Hey everyone, Living in Furnace here, and welcome back yet again to the Switch for, yes, more Minecraft. I just couldn't really think of anything else to play, and I've been exploring a lot, and there's been an update. You can see, like, with this new look to it, rather than just Switch version, it's just Minecraft, because now it's just some unified version, and there's been quite a big update, too. A lot of tweaks. There's also these two games I got. I'm not going to show them off. Very difficult games. I do not recommend them, even though this one's like $1 and this one's like $2. I also got a game that's kind of like Bomberman, but I would rather not show that. It's scary. It's for some reason there's like a teddy bear with a knife, even though it's really just a Bomberman ripoff. Which is funny because one of the first games the system had was Bomberman, a game like an all new kind of game of Bomberman that actually is, cute and friendly rather than with a bunch of horrifying monsters. Anyways, oh really? Oh, yeah. For some reason I'm not connected. That's odd. I guess I'll just quickly show you. I found a village. Right around this way. Oh, here's an Enderman. It seems like things, like creatures don't respawn or despawn. Ooh, I want to get that grass block. I want to spread grass around the countryside so, well, fighting an Enderman in the daytime is not easy, so, especially with half a thing of armor, like half a set of armor, so, okay, well, I got that grass. Usually I'd have to have a silk touch pickaxe. But here's the thing, you can actually sprint in the water. So now you can really get around. The only thing is that this function is kind of bugged. There's actually a lot of bugs, a lot of issues with this version of the game. And as you can see there in the corner of the screen, you actually don't get your air meter back immediately. It doesn't really matter, but hey, it's a thing, it makes it more realistic. You don't just like take one breath like in an instant and just that's that. Also, as you can see, there's all kinds of flowers here. I don't think I've seen this kind of meadow, these wonderful meadows before, but yeah, there's all kinds of pretty flowers. Now, if only I can make my way to my minecart track. It should be somewhere here. Ah, here we go. But I don't have the cart. I think I left it here. Yeah, there we go. So nice thing is that you can actually jump to exit the minecart, which is way easier than crouching. But you can still crouch, Ah, well, I jumped there. That was, I don't know why I did that. Yeah, I built this minecart track to get out to these unknown lands. As you can see, the sky kind of changes, like when you look at the sun. I think that's a beautiful sky setting. Otherwise, it just looks very plain, like it's just one color, and it just doesn't look right. But you can see the moon rising and a row of little, I think these are oxeye daisies. Yeah. So funny thing about the world here. Oh boy, there's a zombie. Better watch out for that. At least it's not a creeper. So this is where like this new part of like this newly generated world is. So I'm glad to see this kind of formation. You can really see how weird it can get. Well, with these pillars of water, they're just meant to be ponds, and you can see like this wall of stuff. You can actually see that it's actually a bit brighter than it could be because there's actually the setting to make it bright. You know, just like the whole world in general. I mean, make it look bright. You know, not actually have it bright because otherwise the monsters would really have difficulty showing up. Now, I'm not sure if I can really show it here, but a nice thing about the update, another thing, is that if you're in a minecart and you're going by, you don't actually bump into other creatures like a cow or something, or one of these mushroom cows in this mushroom island. You just go right through them, which is great because you can just take it easy. Don't even worry about getting creepered because yeah, look here. There's this horse. I go right through it. Well, what do you know? So just rolling on up here. Another thing is that yeah, you see those air bubbles when I had my head in the dirt for a split second. I think if you get your feet into that, then you take damage, something like that. It's kind of strange. Anyways, I should probably go to sleep because don't want monsters around. Now you might have noticed this huge ceiling of dirt. I just felt like connecting all my structures. I can even kind of get on top of it. In fact, I think I'm actually going to make some of this dirt into grass. You see, I have this grass creeping up here, but I figure I should have it a little more central, you know what I mean? A little closer to the action. Well, there goes that. So yeah, it actually connects my buildings here. Some purple stairs, which I got from that old place. The end. In order to get some of these rails, I had to mine out some of these iron blocks. I'm really using up my iron, so I better wrap it up with that. But I did connect it to a village you can see on the top left corner of the map, or northwest. There's also oh no, I'm not sure if this was in before, but now you have dual wielding. So if you want to have, like, say, a torch, you just push the X button, I think. Can you put that there? No. Well, there's certain things you can put here by just pushing X when you're in your inventory like this. There's also the classic crafting and the regular crafting, like the easy crafting, together. And it actually tells you everything you can make with the tools that you have. So if there's any time that, like, if there was any time that was like perfect to get into the game, I'd say now's the time. I think you can even play it like cross-platform. Like if you're playing on Xbox, you can play it with a friend on the Switch or PlayStation. Of course, it's not really complicated, but so every system can play it. But yeah. So here's magma. You stand on it, you take kind of fire damage. But I think, yeah, crouching actually prevents that. I don't know. That's probably not new, but what do you know? So I guess I'll get around to showing you another thing. This building is pretty much still the same. I have a little staircase to get back up here. So I placed a rail in here. Yeah, rails actually do not break underwater now. Although, let me see, check the album. There is a kind of a bug that happens. I'm showing you a bunch of stuff. Yeah, there's this. Somehow the rails cause the water to kind of seep through, and even if you break the rail, that water thing, that like slip of water is still there. I don't know why I took this one. I don't see anything interesting there. I was building kind of some land. Cows and things to follow you. Like if you're having something that an animal wants, like that you can actually use to breed them with, they actually follow you pretty fast now. I should probably get around to showing that. I think I have a pig in one of my pens, so I'll get to that. A pig pen. So there's the pig. Look at that. It's pretty fast. Now, I mean, it's not as fast as sprinting, but if you're walking backwards, it can definitely keep up, which is great. No more like walking a little bit and then a little more. I took up some of these blocks because I found out a new location for a village. Found a new village. So this is something I built. Kind of going at it like kind of backwards order here. So here's a layer with some end stone bricks. Funny enough, they're actually easier to mine than end stone themselves, which is really strange because you actually build them with the end stone. I was just checking something, my phone there. More purple stairs. This is just coal. Coal blocks, put a bunch of coal together. I figured I had some spare ones and they kind of matched the nether rack, nether brick. Is it still called nether rack? Yeah, even though it's supposed to be nether rock. But what do you know? Some nether quartz as the walls here. I got some bone blocks. I think do I have? Oh, here's a crafting table. Nicely enough. So I can make a couple more bone blocks for this for these. Yeah, nice. I can finish this one off. I have a bunch of staircases to get around to here. So this the structure was originally intended to kind of cross this chasm. You can see like there's all this. I also made it kind of like a cubert scenario. Nice, neat steps. There's also some iron down there, and I think a bit of coal. Yeah, there. Looks pretty cool. Now, if I go down here, there's all this. So, I kind of incorporated the trees here into it, so I built around them. It's kind of funny. Yeah, I mean it is as you see it. I just kind of put it around this like part where my minecart goes down to my mine, the end and all that. I have a cake, delicious cake. Put some doors, might as well. Different from the iron doors up there. Yeah, bunch of purple blocks here and there. Pretty cool. Nice, nice big area. I even cleared it out over here. Never really thought of anything to put there. Oh well. So yeah, that's generally like the new stuff I built in this big base.